At sana hindi po nila kalimutan si Senator J.B. Ejercito sa darating na alam niyo na.
Senator Lapid, Senator Legarda, Senator Marcoleta, Senator Marcos, Senator Padilla, Senator Pangilinan, Senator Soto, Senator Tulfo Erwin, Senator Tulfo Rafi, Senator Villanueva, Senator Villar Camil, Senator Villar Mark, Senator Zubiri,
Yes.
Senate President Gatchalian.
Yes. With 20 affirmative votes, 0 negative votes, 0 abstention, Senate Bill number 1905 is approved on third reading. Congratulations po sa ating mga BHWs, ang ating frontliners pagdating po sa kalusugan sa ating mga
Congratulations,
LGUs.
Mr. President. Thank you. Congratulations to the sponsors and authors of the measure. Congratulations to all, sa lahat po ng BHW sa buong Pilipinas. Congratulations po sa inyo lahat. Ewan ko po kung natapos na to sa House of Representatives. Kung hindi pa po, doon naman tayo mag-lobby sa ating mga kasamaan sa House of Representatives. Mr. President, number of our colleagues would like to give an explanation of their vote. In my list, first to give explanation is our distinguished colleague from Isabela and the Republic of the Philippines, no other than Senator Raffy Tulfo.
Senator Rafi Tulfo is recognized.
Mr. President, my dear colleagues, I rise today to explain my affirmative vote on Senate Bill number 1905 and to express my full support for this measure. Not only strengthens protection of our health workers, but likewise improves access to healthcare in our barangays. Ang ating barangay health workers ang tunay na first line of defense ng ating health system. Rain or shine, present sila para maglingkod sa ating mga kababayan. For several years, my office have received complaints that job security remains a problem among barangay health workers, especially because of local politics and changes in leadership. Health workers deserve stability, dignity, and protection. Hindi pwedeng nakadepende kay barangay chairman o sa political loyalty ang trabaho ng isang health worker. Mr. President, bilang co-author ng panukalang ito, panahon na para suklian natin ang sakripisyo ng ating mga barangay health workers. Hindi lang natin sila bibigyan ng pagkilala, bigyan natin sila ng tinatawag na security of tenure. Mas maayos na benefits at allowances, GSIS insurance, at para sa mga volunteers, mula sa halos 800 pesos na honorarium sa ilang LGUs, magiging hindi bababa sa 3,000 pesos kada buwan ang kanilang matatanggap. Mr. President, the best way to make healthcare workers more accessible is to strengthen the people who bring healthcare closest to our communities, our barangay health workers, and for these reasons, I vote yes on Senate Bill number 1905. Maraming salamat po.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, next to give their manifestation is our distinguished colleague, Senator Risa Ontiveros.
Senator Risa Ontiveros recognized.
Salamat, Mr. President. Mr. President, colleagues, magandang hapon. I rise to manifest my full support for the passage of the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. Bilang sponsor at isa sa 14 na may akda ng panukalang ito, nagpapasalamat ako sa ating mga chairperson at miyembro ng Committees on Finance, Local Government, at Ways and Means, at sa lahat ng ating mga kasamahan na tumulong at sumuporta upang maipasa natin ang panukalang ito sa ikalawang pagkakataon. Pero higit sa lahat, ang araw na ito ay para sa ating mga barangay health worker. Kapag may nagkakasakit sa komunidad, kadalasan BHW ang unang nilalapitan. Kapag may kailangang ipaabot na impormasyon tungkol sa kalusugan, BHW ang unang kumikilos. Kapag may krisis, may outbreak, o may pamilyang nangangailangan ng agarang tulong, nandoon sila. Pero sa totoo lang, sila rin ang madalas na huling nabibigyan ng sapat na suporta. Hindi pwedeng tawagin natin silang health workers pero kulang naman ang kanilang mga benepisyo. Hindi pwedeng umasa tayo sa kanilang volunteerismo o kabutihang loob, pero pabayaan natin silang maglingkod ng bugbog sa trabaho at kapos sa seguridad at proteksyon. Ang pagiging volunteer ay hindi nangangahulugang libre na lamang ang kanilang pagod, oras at sakripisyo. Sa ating Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers, malinaw nating kinikilala ang mga BHW bilang mahalagang bahagi ng ating sistemang pangkalusugan. Hindi lamang sila katulong, hindi lamang sila taga-abot ng impormasyon. Sila ay tunay na katuwang sa primary healthcare at sa pagpapatupad ng universal healthcare. Magkakaroon na ng malinaw na sistema para sa kanilang registration, certification, training at patuloy na paghasa ng kanilang mga kakayahan. May proteksyon din upang hindi sila basta-bastang matanggal, hindi bababa, basta-bastang matanggal ng walang sapat na dahilan at tamang proseso. At higit sa lahat, magkakaroon ang mga rehistrado at sertipikadong volunteer BHW ng buwanang benepisong hindi bababa sa 3,000 piso. Kasama rin dito ang mga probisyon para sa suporta sa pamasahe, hazard allowance, cash gift, loyalty incentive, insurance, libreng legal na tulong at psychosocial at mental health services sa abot ng kakayahan ng ating pamahalaan. Binubuksan din natin ang mas malinaw na landas para sa kanilang edukasyon, scholarship, civil service eligibility, posisyon sa plantilya at pagkilala sa kanilang mga taon ng serbisyo para sa retirement benefits. Alam din natin na hindi pare-pareho ang kakayahang pinansyal ng mga LGU. Kaya mahalaga ang BHW Deployment Subsidy para sa mga munisipalidad na kapos sa kita. Hindi pwedeng magpasa tayo ng mga benepisyo para sa mga BHW pero iiwan naman natin sa mga mahihirap na LGU ang buong problema kung saan kukunin ang pondo. Ginoong Pangulo, hindi magiging totoo ang universal healthcare kung hanggang ospital, health center o papel lamang ito. Kailangan itong maramdaman sa bawat barangay, bawat sitio o purok, bawat tahanan at bawat pamilya. At ang ating mga BHW ang tulay upang makarating ang serbisyong pangkalusugan sa ating mga kababayan. Kaya muli, maraming salamat sa ating mga kasamahan sa inyong suporta simula na kay Senador J.V. Ejercito, ang ating dating tagapangulo at sponsor. Umaasa rin ako sa liderato at sa ating mga kasamahan sa House of Representatives na agad nilang tutugunan ang panawagan para sa pagsasabatas ng Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. At sa ating mga barangay health workers, maraming salamat sa inyong araw-araw na sipag, tiyaga, volunteerismo at paglilingkod. Hindi sapat na palakpakan namin kayo. Hindi sapat na tawagin namin kayong health worker sa pangalan. Panahon ng tumbasan natin ng tunay na proteksyon, makatarungang benepisyo at konkretong suporta ang inyong serbisyo. Dahil ang mga nag-aalaga sa kalusugan ng ating mga komunidad ay dapat ding alagaan ng ating gobyerno. Marami pong salamat, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, next to give a sponsor or explain their vote on this very good measure, Senator, no other than our honorable distinguished colleague, Senator Kiko Pangilinan.
Senator Francis Pangilinan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Majority Leader. We vote yes for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. Buo ang aking suporta sa panukalang batas na ito. Kapag pinag-uusapan natin ang Philippine healthcare system, ang unang mukha ng serbisyong pangkalusugan na nakikita ng marami nating mga kababayan ay ang sa ating mga barangay health worker. At kapag may krisis, sila ang unang kumikilos. Frontliner sila sa laban para sa kalusugan ng bayan. Nang isinulat ang orihinal na Magna Carta, ito'y upang tiyakin na may pananagutan ang kapangyarihan at may proteksyon ang karapatan. Accountability of power and protection of rights. Ganito rin ang mga layunin ng Senate Bill 1905. Matapos ang maraming taon, panahon na para mabigyan ng pagkilala, proteksyon at suporta ng gobyerno ang ating mga barangay health worker. Ayon sa DOH, mayroon tayong humigit kumulang na 250,000 na barangay health workers sa buong bansa. Imagine an army of 250,000 Filipinos working daily, serving their communities as volunteers, many receiving as little as 500 pesos a month. At sa bawat isa sa kanila, may pamilyang umaasa, may barangay na kanilang inaalagaan, at may mga buhay higit sa lahat na naililigtas. Kung tutuusin ang barangay health worker sa kalusugan ay katumbas ng aking paboritong subject matter, yung mga agriculture workers or extension workers sa agrikultura. Kung ang agriculture extension worker ang nagdadala ng kaalaman, teknolohiya at gabay hanggang sa bukid at palaisdaan, ang barangay health worker naman ang nagdadala ng serbisyong pangkalusugan hanggang sa mismong mga tahanan. Grassroots talaga. Sila ang tulay sa pagitan ng pamahalaan at ng mamamayan. Sila ang dahilan kung bakit umaabot ang mga impormasyon tungkol sa disease prevention, vaccination, referral, follow-up, at higit sa lahat, kalusugan. Nakita natin ito nung panahon ng pandemya. Ang mga barangay health workers ang tumulong sa contract tracing ng mga residente. Sila ang nakatukoy sa mga miyembro ng pamilya at mga kapitbahay na kailangang ma-isolate. Kasama nila ang lokal na pamahalaan sa pagpigil sa pagkalat ng virus. Sila rin tinaya ang kanilang kaligtasan at kalusugan para matutukan ang problema at kalamidad ng COVID. Iyan ang tunay na serbisyo publiko. Kaya ang panukalang batas na ito, pagkilala sa kanilang lingkod bayan, pagtama sa matagal ng mga kakulangan. At sa panukalang batas na ito, binibigyan natin sila ng mas malinaw na tungkulin, mas maayos na pagsasanay, sertipikasyon, isang pambansang information system, representasyon sa local health boards, at isang malinaw na landas tungo sa mas maayos na benepisyo, seguridad sa trabaho at pagkakataong mapasama sa plantilya. Ang tagal-tagal na nating inaasahan ang sipag, malasakit at dedikasyon ng mga barangay health worker. Panahon na para suklian natin sila ng sapat na proteksyon, makatarungang benepisyo, tuloy-tuloy na pagsasanay at tunay na pagkilala sa kanilang napakahalagang papel sa ating mga komunidad. Kung seryoso tayo sa pangarap na magkaroon ng universal health care, dapat seryoso rin tayong alagaan ang mga taong araw-araw na nagsasakatuparan ng universal health care sa grassroots, sa mga barangay. Dahil ang tunay na sukatan ng ating healthcare system ay hindi kung gaano kaganda ang mga patakaran o programa o batas. Ang tunay na sukatan ay kung naaabot ba ang mga ito hanggang sa grassroots ng karaniwang kababayan natin. At dito, laging nauuna ang ating mga barangay health workers. Marapat lamang na unahin natin sila ngayon. Maraming salamat.
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, next to, of course, express their explanation of vote is no other than Senator Joel Villanueva, our birthday boy.
Senator Joel Villanueva is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Majority Leader. Mr. President, I vote yes on Senate Bill number 1905, the proposed Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. As a co-author and co-sponsor of this timely measure, I am honored to support this long overdue legislation that finally gives our barangay health workers the recognition, protection, and support that they have long deserved. This representation likewise proudly authored and co-sponsored a similar measure in the previous Congress because we have always believed that the welfare of our barangay health workers is a cause worth fighting for. And on that note, please allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to the principal author, Senator Risa Ontiveros, for her leadership and dedication in shepherding this very important measure to the floor. I likewise would like to give honor to whom honor is due and commend Senator J.V. Ejercito, who has tirelessly championed this cause through the years. Alam na alam po namin yan bilang seatmate ni Sen JV. Pet bill niya talaga ever since po ito. This bill is the product of years of persistence and shared commitment to uplift those who tirelessly care for our communities. Mr. President, our barangay health workers are the quiet heroes of our healthcare system. Sila po yung unang kumakatok sa ating mga tahanan. Sila po yung unang tumutugon kapag po may buntis na nangangailangan ng gabay o ng tulong, mga bata na kailangang mabakunahan, o kaya po pamilyang nangangailangan ng pangunahing serbisyong pangkalusugan. Kahit po sa pinakamalalayong barangay, naroon po sila. Wala pong pagod, wala pong reklamo at kadalasan nga po, Ginoong Pangulo, kulang pa ang suporta. Noon pong panahon ng pandemya, nakita po natin, lalo na, yung pong kung gaano kahalaga ang kanilang mga papel na ginagampanan. Ngunit ang totoo po, Ginoong Pangulo, matagal na silang nagsisilbing frontliners. Hindi lamang po tuwing may krisis, kundi araw-araw sa bawat komunidad ng ating minamahal na bansa. Kaya naman po, ang panukalang batas na ito ay higit pa sa pagbibigay ng mga benepisyo. Ito po ay pagkilala sa kanilang dignidad. Ito po ay pamumuhunan sa ating primary healthcare system. At ito po ay malinaw na mensahe na ang mga taong nag-aalaga sa kalusugan ng ating mga kababayan ay karapat-dapat ding alagaan. Sa pagpapalakas po ng kanilang pagsasanay, pagbibigay ng mas maayos na benepisyo, at pagkilala sa mahalagang papel na kanilang ginagampanan, mas lalo rin nating pinatitibay ang pundasyon ng ating universal healthcare system. At mas nailalapit po ang dekalidad na serbisyong pangkalusugan sa bawat mamamayang Pilipino. For these reasons, Mr. President, I proudly cast my vote in favor of Senate Bill number 1905. Maraming salamat po, Ginoong Pangulo, at pagpalain tayong lahat ng ating Panginoong Diyos.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And next to deliver his explanation of vote is no other than the principal author of the measure, the one who started it all from the beginning, in how many Congresses already approving this measure, Mr. President. Hopefully, his dream of it becoming a Republic Act will come true soon enough. No other than Senator J.V. Ejercito, Mr. President.
Senator J.B. Ejercito, the beginner. I mean, the catalyst is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President, my dear colleagues. Today, we take another important step toward giving our barangay health workers the recognition, protection, and support they have long deserved. I rise to co-sponsor Senate Bill number 1905 under Committee Report number 35 or the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. Hindi po tayo magsasawang ipaglaban ang panukalang batas na ito. Patuloy natin itong isusulong hanggang matupad natin ang ating pangako na sa ating mga barangay health workers na kilalanin ang kanilang sakripisyo at tiyaking matatanggap nila ang nararapat na benepisyo at proteksyon. Sa bawat barangay, sila ang unang nilalapitan kapag may nagkakasakit. Sila ang nag-iikot sa ating mga komunidad. Umaaraw man, umulan, bumagyo. Sila po ay nag-iikot sa ating mga barangay, minsan nahahabol pa ng mga aso at nakakagat. Ngunit sila ay nagtsatsaga. Ang mga dumadalaw sa ating mga tahanan, nagbibigay ng health information, nag-aasikaso ng records at umaalalay sa mga pasyente tungo sa tamang health center, doktor o ospital. They are the frontliners, they are the first line of defense. Ika nga sa universal healthcare, yung preventive side ay malaking bagay po ang barangay health workers. Kung hindi po, ay mapapamahal tayo lalo kung hindi natin pangangalagaan ang preventive side at kung nandun na ho tayo pag nagkasakit na. During the pandemic, they served as our foot soldiers and the first line of defense. But their heroism did not begin with COVID-19. Matagal na po silang tahimik na naglilingkod. Kadalasan ay kulang ang suporta. Maliit ang honorarium at kuminsan ay sariling pera pa ang ginagamit upang maabutan ng medikal na tulong ang kanilang mga kabarangay. Ang masakit, madalas pa sila ang naiipit sa politika. Tama nga po yung kanina nabanggit ni Senator Pangilinan. There are BHWs in the country that receive as low as 500 pesos a month as honorarium. They have given so much, yet received so little. Naniniwala po ko na sila ang pinakamahalagang katuwang natin sa ganap na pagpapatupad ng layunin ng universal healthcare. Ang ating panukalang batas ay makabuluhan dahil sa sinasalamin nito ang tunay nararamdaman at interes ng ating mga BHWs, ang buka at kinatawan ng ating healthcare system sa ating pamayanan. This bill is a product of years of hearings, consultations, technical discussions, and the collective effort of everyone who believes that our BHWs deserve more than word of praise. To our barangay health workers, nakikita namin ang inyong kalagayan at naririnig ang inyong mga hinaing. Hindi namin kayo kailanman nalimutan. Kinikilala namin ang inyong sakripisyo at kabayanihan. No honorarium or benefit can fully repay your service. But through this Magna Carta, we are sending a clear message that the government will not forget those who are cared for our people. Especially in their most difficult moments, we now hope that this measure will continue to move forward and finally become a law. Nung isang taon po, Mr. President, ay naipasa na po ito ng Senado, pero hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin natin alam anong dahilan at biglang na-withdraw ito yung version ng House, kaya sa BICAM na lamang ay kulang na lang pagkatapos ng BICAM ay pirma na sana ng Pangulo at batas na ito. Kaya unang-una to ng pag-resume po natin this year sa ating pong nung pag-resume po natin sa kongresong ito. In fact, this is Senate Bill number 4 which I filed na nangangahulugan na ganoon kaimportante para sa atin to. I would like to thank the present chair of the Committee on Health, Senator Risa Ontiveros, for prioritizing this legislation. Maraming salamat to all the health advocates in the Senate sa lahat ng tumulong. Kay Senator Bongo, dating chairman ng Committee on Health. Of course, my birthday celebrant, Sen. Joel Villanueva, has always supported this measure. Senator Mig Zubiri, Senator Pangilinan, Senator Tulfo, at sa Senator Pia Cayetano. Ito mga health advocates, nagtulong-tulong po tayo rito. No? Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta, and I'm very proud that, again, as I always say, here in the Senate, we always cross party lines. We often cross party lines for the benefit and for the good of the great majority. Para ito sa mga taong matagal nang nag-aalaga sa ating mga komunidad, panahon naman na sila naman ang ating alagaan. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang ating mga barangay health workers. Thank you, Mr. President.
Majority Leader.
Thank you very much to our distinguished colleague, Senator J.V. Ejercito. Mr. President, we'd also like to recognize, to give this explanation of vote, no other than distinguished colleague, Senator Bongo. Christopher Bongo.
Senator Bongo is recognized.
Mr. President, I would like to put on record that I support and welcome the third reading approval of Senate Bill number 1905, or the proposed Magna Carta for barangay health workers. As Vice Chairperson of the Committee on Health and Demography, I extend my sincere appreciation to this chamber for its overwhelming support on this important measure. Salamat po sa Chairperson, Senator Risa Hontiveros. Maraming salamat rin po sa nakipaglaban nito noon pa, ang sponsor ng UHC at nitong BHW bill na ito. Talagang pinaglalaban niya ilang Congress na po. Sana maipasa na po ito ngayon. Last Congress, napasa na po ito sa Senado, pero hindi po natuloy. Matagal na po itong inihintay at pinaglalaban rin po ni Senator JV Ejercito. Salamat po, Senator JV. At finally, sana tuloy-tuloy na maisabatas po ito dahil maalala ko 5 taon na silang bumabalik dito ang ating mga presidente ng BHW. Nananawagan po tayo sa counterpart natin sa Kongreso. Sana po'y maipasa na ito. Maalala ko last Congress, last minute, last day ng session, na withdraw. Pero pasado na sa Senado, nasa BICAM na po. Sana ngayon, maipasa na po ito. At magbunga po ang pinagpagura ng ating mga BHW. As one of the authors and co-sponsors of this measure, we have consistently advocated for its passage to strengthen the welfare and well-being of our barangay health workers by ensuring that they receive the incentives, benefits, and support they rightfully deserve through the shared commitment of our local government units and the national government. Barangay health workers serves as the frontliners in the barangay in providing basic health services. Sa mga komunidad na walang doktor, ang mga barangay health workers ang gumagawa ng paraan para sa abot ng kanilang makakaya, basta makatulong kahit papano na gumaling ang mga kabarangay. At nung panahon po ng pandemya, sila po yung talagang hero ng pandemya, tumutulong noon na makabalik tayo sa ating normal na pamumuhay. Kung dedikasyon lang po ang pag-uusapan, wala na tayong mahihiling pa. Dahil nariyan po ang ating mga BHWs para tumugon sa tawag ng tungkulin, mababad man sa baha o mabilad sa init ng araw, ulan-init, nandiyan po sila. Sila po ang unang tinatakbuhan ng may sakit na walang pampaospital o walang pambili ng gamot. Despite their essential role and function, they're only considered as volunteers in the community. Lahat ng kanilang sakripisyo ay voluntaryo o kawang-gawa, kaya naman kahit napakaliit ng incentives at benefits, kung minsan ay wala pa nga po, kinikim-kim na lamang nila ito, pero tuloy po ang kanilang trabaho. Nung panahon ng pandemya, ipinasa natin ang batas para bigyan sila ng Health Emergency Allowance or HEA. During our incumbency as chairperson of the Senate Committee on Health and Demography, pinaglaban natin na matanggap ang kanilang matanggap ng mga barangay health workers ang kanilang mga HEA. Nagkaroon po tayo ng 14 hearings sa Senado. Patuloy nating nanawagan sa DOH at Department of Budget and Management na tiyakin ang agarang pagpapalabas ng HEA para sa lahat ng healthcare workers na hindi pa nila ito natatanggap noon. Services rendered po ito, pinagpawisan at pinagpaguran po ito ng ating mga BHWs. Mr. President, it is only imperative for us to listen to their needs. It is high time that we institutionalize compensation for our heroes in the barangay. If passed into law, this bill would provide BHWs with monthly honoraria or allowance, transportation allowance, subsistence, and hazard pay for qualified BHWs, insurance coverage, and annual cash gift, among others. Mr. President, this will be a landmark legislation that would recognize barangay health workers as unsung heroes who work tirelessly to ensure that essential health services are delivered in the community. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng kasamahan natin sa Senado sa pagpasa nitong Magna Carta for Barangay Health Workers. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Majority
Salamat,
Leader.
ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, next to give the explanation of vote is our distinguished colleague, Senator Robin Hood Padilla.
Senator Robin Padilla is recognized.
Oh no, okay, we just got information to just insert his explanation of vote to the records.
All right, so inserted into the records.
Thank you, Mr. President. Next to give the explanation of vote is no other than Senator Mark Villar.
Senator Mark Villar is recognized.
Mr. President, I rise to explain my yes vote on Senate Bill number 1905, or the act providing for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. Mr. President, established in the 1980s, barangay health workers are crucial in supporting the grassroots of level of health care. It has been more than 5 decades since then, and still, our barangay health workers do not have standardized benefits. For so long, their work is considered to be merely voluntary, and as such, they do not receive appropriate compensation, corresponding benefits, and well-deserved recognition for their hard work. This is despite the fact their work has evolved from being voluntary to a full-time, organized, and sophisticated systems-based work that supports our barangays. Per last available statistics, there are over 250,000 barangay health workers deployed across 42,011 barangays in the country. And yet, only in selected LGUs do barangay health workers receive apt compensation. Mr. President, barangay health workers are our first line of defense on community-level healthcare concerns, most notably during the COVID-19 pandemic. Sila po ang tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng ating mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na sa mga walang agarang akses sa ospital at iba pang serbisyo medikal. Hindi po makatarungan na hindi sila nakakatanggap ng sapat at tamang suporta at kabayaran sa kanilang serbisyo. That is why this representation is in full support of this bill, as it will finally standardize and expand the benefits of our barangay health workers alongside formalizing the roles and functions, something they for so long deserve. To end, I would like to congratulate our sponsors, Senator Risa Hontiveros, Senator J.V. Ejercito, who championed the bill last Congress, and the entire chamber for once again pushing for the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. I hope to see the enactment of this bill as soon as possible, as our barangay health workers deserve nothing less than the government's full support for them, as they have supported the government's efforts since their establishment. Thank you.
Thank you. Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Next to explain her vote is no other than our distinguished colleague, Senator Camille Villar.
Senator Camille Villar is recognized.
Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, I vote yes to Senate Bill number 1905, otherwise known as the Magna Carta of Barangay Health Workers. For decades, our barangay health workers have been the backbone of primary health care in our communities. Yet, despite their invaluable service, many continue to serve with limited support and inadequate recognition. Sa bawat barangay sa ating bansa, sila ang mga tahimik na bayaning araw-araw na naglilingkod at sumasaklolo sa ating mga kababayan. Ang unang nilalapitan ng mga buntis, ng mga magulang na may sakit na anak, ng mga senior citizens at ng mga pamilyang nangangailangan ng agad-agarang serbisyong pangkalusugan. This measure finally gives them the recognition they deserve by clearly defining their roles, strengthening their training and certification, providing opportunities for career development, and institutionalizing benefits and incentives that reflect the importance of their work. Importantly, the bill provides volunteer barangay health workers with a minimum monthly honorarium of 3,000 pesos, transportation assistance, hazard pay, insurance coverage, psychosocial support, and other benefits that will help protect not only their welfare, but also the continuity of healthcare services in our communities. I also welcome the provisions that create pathways for education, career advancement, and even civil service eligibility for qualified barangay health workers. Ang ating mga BHW ay hindi lamang volunteers. They are trusted health partners who deserve opportunities to grow professionally while continuing to serve their communities. Mr. President, investing in our barangay health workers is investing in preventive healthcare. It is investing in healthier families, stronger communities, and more resilient health systems. Para sa ating mga BHW na matagal nang nagsisilbi ng may malasakit at dedikasyon, panahon na upang ibigay natin ang suporta at pagkilala na nararapat sa kanila. For these reasons, I fully support Senate Bill number 1905 at mabuhay po ang ating mga minamahal na barangay health workers. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.
Next,
Majority Leader.
thank you, Mr. President. Next to explain their vote is no other than our distinguished Minority Leader, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano.
Senator Alan Cayetano is recognized.
Good afternoon, Mr. Senate President. Dear colleagues. Yeah. Biblical principle na kung anong ating itatanim, yan ang ating aanihin. I think it's an honor for all of us to see this measure passed today. Marami pang kailangan gawin, pero napakalaking step nito. If we look at history, Magna Carta simply states that even the king or the ruling class or yung pinaka-powerful are also subject to the law and not above the law. So by giving the barangay health workers the recognition that they have fundamental rights, it is saying that we recognize, regardless who is in power, regardless of the powers that be, human right nyo po ito. This is also a recognition that wala pong healthy na nation pagka hindi po healthy ang kanyang mamamayan. Together with our Senate President, Win Gatchalian, Senator Pia, a number of other senators, we have again and again emphasized that stunting or pagkabansot is a national security problem or a big problem for our country. Statistics show that almost 1/4 ng ating mga kababayan are in danger of falling into stunting. At ang problema po, pag naging permanent yung effects ng stunting, kahit anong scholarship mo, limited na po ang kanyang learning ability. Ganon din po, pagka yung naapektuhan na yung kanyang health, kahit anong ibuhos mo sa mga ospital, sa mga clinic, sa mga vitamins, sa PhilHealth, ay limited na rin po magagawa natin. And the antidote or the solution to stunting really has to do with the barangay health workers. Taguig is proud that lowest stunting incidents in Metro Manila, and through God's grace, much credit is given to the barangay nutrition scholars and the barangay health workers. Because sa isang tingin pa lang, pag nakita po, or sa isang tanong o isang tingin, pag nakitang buntis, nandyan na yung programa para sa mga buntis. At pagka nanganak na, lalo pag tinitimbang ang mga bata, yung ibang indicators of malnutrition, magkakaroon ng maagang intervention. So, the barangay health workers are blessed to have a Senate that usually kasi ang tingin sa Senate masyadong mataas, so hindi bumababad or hindi bumababa. And even in the composition, for example, our former Senate President Soto was a vice mayor. I think Senator Pangilinan, who spoke earlier, was a councilor. Ako po, naging konsehal din ako nung nagsimula sa politika. Si Senator JV, who has been pushing not only this act, but more than this act, was a mayor. Senator Win was also a mayor. The reality, Mr. President, is that many of the solutions to everyday problems now are from the local government. Maging barangay yan, maging city government, municipal government, or even the provincial government. We call them barangay health workers because they are health workers in the barangay. And they started out as volunteers, then they're trained by the municipality or city. But in a perfect world, they should really be national government employees getting full benefits and getting everything from training, equipment. Diba? Sabi ko nga minsan, pag binibiro ko yung mga barangay health workers, kahit rubber shoes man lang, kasi sa araw-araw na lang po ng pagkakatok nila sa mga bahay, hinahabol sila ng aso. So kailangan may rubber shoes man lang para hindi naman sila mahabol nung aso. I remember during the LEDAC where Senator JV was pushing this, the President Marcos was in favor or is in favor, was in favor during that time, except that sabi niya, let's make sure na hindi unfunded yung bill. And Senator JV correctly stated na, sir, baka pwede natin tignan yung paggamit ng AIX kasi actually, marami sa AIX is already being used by municipalities that do not have enough money to support yung barangay health workers. So there's so much to be said, Mr. President, but let me just say this. One, we took a giant step today, but there is so much more that we can do to build a health system that we can all be proud of, that can really be relevant to sa bawat Pilipino. And kung sino man ang nasa grassroots talaga, yung primary healthcare or barangay health center, barangay nutrition center, volunteers, barangay health workers, they are as important as our surgeons, hospital administrators, engineers that build our hospital, medical technician. So it's about time that we look at the health system holistically. So I join my dear colleagues, especially the sponsors and the authors, in not only voting for this bill, but to encourage this chamber to follow it up with the other bills that will actually bring us to a world-class health system. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer, Senate President Soto. Thank you.
Majority Leader.
If I may as well, Mr. President, just give a short manifestation on my explanation of vote.
You may proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, alam nyo, ako din po ay naging member of the House of Representatives representing the 3rd District of Bukidnon. Yung aming partners dun sa barangay ay ang ating mga barangay health workers. Minsan, kung sa Bisaya pa, mas masaligan pa namo. Mas maasahan pa namin yung barangay health workers kaysa mga barangay officials, with due respect to them. Kasi minsan yung barangay officials, namumuliti ka, pag hindi kayo magkasama, hindi napapakita. Pero pag may problema, nandyan agad-agad ang barangay health workers, wala po silang pakialam kung anong political linya nyo, anong kulay man kayo. Basta gusto lang nilang gawin at tungkulin po nila ay tumulong sa taong bayan. As a matter of fact, whether it is from the mountains of my home district of Kitaw-Taw and Quezon to the hills of Damulog, Kadingilan, Dangkagan, and Kibawe to the heavily populated areas of Maramag and Don Carlos, yung nangunguna palagi pag may pinsala, may baha, may landslide, ang mga BHWs. Tama po sinabi ng aking kapatid na si Senator J.V. Ejercito together with Senator Joel, sila lang, hindi lamang po silang frontliners. They are our first responders. May frontliners po, may first responders. Yung first responders, yung talagang una nang nasa ground level. Whether kinagat ng aso yung anak ng ating kababayan doon sa isang barangay or purok, or may nasagasaan ng truck dahil hindi po nakabantay na maayos pagdaan ng isang agricultural truck, or nagkaroon po ng landslide, yung BHW po ang nangunguna. Nanganganib na nga ang buhay nila. Ang masama pa dito, Mr. President, dito sa mga binanggit ko ng mga lugar, ang BHW, ang kanilang honorarium ay 400 to 500 pesos lang a month galing sa barangay. Dahil syempre napakahirap na mga barangay. Hindi po ito barangay Forbes Park, barangay Dasmariñas, barangay BGC. Hindi ko po alam yung barangay sa BGC. Na malaki po ang nabibigay na ambag galing sa mga mayayaman na barangay sa mga BHW. Doon po sa amin, sa mga liblib po na mga lugar sa iba't ibang probinsya, ang kanilang honorarium ay katawa-tawa, kaliit-liit. And yet, they take pride, Mr. President. They take pride na sila po ay barangay health worker na bahala na manganib ng buhay nila, magsasakripisyo po sila, basta lang mabigyan ng karangalan na sila po ay barangay health worker. So, this law or this bill is long time coming, na mabigyan po natin sila ng ganung klaseng karangalan, na tayo po sa taas, sa national government, finally recognize their importance in the very basic unit of government, which is the barangay. sila po pinakamahal ng lahat. Kung may galit po sa kapitan, may galit sa kagawad, walang may galit sa BHW, Mr. President. That I can tell you. Ika nga, kung sa Estados Unidos, yung minamahal nila po yung firefighter. Galit sila sa police, pero mahal nila yung firefighter. Dito sa barangay natin, ang pinakamahal ng mga kabarangay natin, Mr. President, ang BHW. So I salute the authors and sponsors of this measure. I salute and give honor, pagbigay pugay sa mga barangay health workers na yung araw na ito, we raise the honor, all this victory to them. And I hope na maging batas na po ito. Wag sana po ito ma-veto, wag po sana ito biglang matigil dun sa BICAM. Gawa natin lahat ng paraan, sana, para sa kanila. Dahil po, they deserve this measure. They deserve to be recognized. They deserve to get the benefits that they should be getting. And they deserve the honor bestowed upon them by the very people that love them in the barangay, as well as us, the leaders of this country. So with that, Mr. President, I vote yes. 1 million times over. And if this gets vetoed, we will file it again. If this does not reach the level of the BICAM, we will continue to fight for this because they deserve our support, Mr. President. Mabuhay po ang BHW. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
President.
you. Thank you, Majority Leader.
With that,
Yes.
at sana hindi po nila kalimutan si Senator J.B. Ejercito sa darating na, alam niyo na. Kailangan din ni Senator J.B. ang tulong. Mr. President, congratulations muli sa mga BHW.